Hello everyone and welcome back. I've got some updates for you. Let's just put it that way. It has been about 6 months since I last played in this world. There's a couple of things that I've gotten done that I haven't shown you. They happened after I stopped recording the last video, which at this point I still haven't even posted. Yeah, I've got to get better at this. But yeah, basically at this point, the world is on 1.19.2. I've got to get it updated to the 1.20, which in order to do that, I'm going to do some world trimming. I don't know the full extent of what I'm going to trim, but I am going to try to keep intact certain areas that I remember very vividly, exploring or gaining items or whatever. So I'm going to do that. It appears my custom map stuff isn't working, which is weird. I haven't changed anything. I literally just saw that. So yeah, that's going to be one of the main priorities, is getting that like finalized, if you will, because the 1.20 features, it's going to be pretty important actually for me keeping track of like all the dig sites that I've like taken care of and all that. So I am going to get started on that, and I will be back with you in a moment. More like an hour. Alright guys, I am back. What did I say? It would take me like an hour? Yeah, it actually didn't take me that long. I'd say trimming those chunks took about 10-15 minutes. It wasn't too bad once I got the program started. Ultimately, like, to get it installed and everything, 30 minutes at the most, so definitely not too bad. And as you can see, we are in 1.20 now. So now I got a lot of other stuff that I need to do. It's actually not super fun sounding as I'm thinking about everything. That thing over there, yeah, that doesn't work anymore because it's made with scaffolding. So I'm going to have to go in and swap all those blocks out. And while I'm doing that, I might make it more of a creeper farm than just a generic type mob farm. Maybe every other floor make it creeper. Maybe more than that. I don't know yet. But yeah, I definitely need to get in and fix that, because I will run out of rockets at some point if I don't. Alright, here's one of the things that I did between videos. It is just a bee, I believe it's called an apiary, if I remember correctly. Just a nice little building to house some bees. If I want to, I can put some campfires under these so I can actually harvest the ones on the bottom. But honestly, this is just a spot for me to be able to like breed up some bees and move them if I need to. So like I'll drop a new home, like probably above the door is how I've done it in the past. And then I just got all these bees in here to, keep a stock of bees that don't go anywhere, and it kind of looks nice, and I really like how the build ended up. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Some of the other stuff I've been up to, the big one that I know was in the Nether. So here in the Nether, I started working on the Froglight farm, Froglight farm. I've been doing a lot of work to enhance that, basically. Now I've got several spawning layers. You can see, I think it's 4 layers total. And I've got iron golems at each layer. I've still got work to do. I've got frogs still sitting up here. And I gotta fix this issue where items can catch on this. But basically, as you can see down there, the golems breaking up the slimes as they come close. They fall down into powdered snow. And down below, you may be able to see that green frog there. Oh, and the white one there too. So they're going to work eating all the little slimes that fall down. And the powdered snow is breaking up the medium ones if the iron golem does not. And then under all of that honey, are hoppers, which right now I just have collecting down here in a couple of chests. There's also a lot of building materials from when I was digging out the space, but as you can see, magma cubes as well, or magma cream comes in as well as the frog lights. So we're slowly accumulating. I think the ender pearls I just had on me and threw it out of my inventory just to get them out of the way. So I need to come back and move all that. But yeah, nice little farm. And eventually I will clear out a lot of the surrounding terrain because this is actually my nether hub center point. I've done a lot of clearing actually already in this area up here. So I'm going to keep working on that, eventually clearing out a lot of the terrain that's in this area. Probably going to end up making a nether fortress farm over here at some point too, because I still have the thing where I don't like to AFK farm. So if I want a good farm over here, it basically means it just needs to work as I'm in the area. So the less terrain around, the better, which unfortunately this is all of that basalt deltas. Takes forever to dig. So yeah. And the only other thing that I actually remember doing is this. I've started the process of getting this redstone sorted out so that I don't even remember how this is set up at the moment. It filters out, I think, pumpkin slices. Where do these go? Okay, or the melon slices, I think is how I have it set up. No, pumpkins. Okay, so pumpkins get filtered out and go downstairs. Maybe not all the way downstairs yet. And that leaves the melon slices coming over here, where I can manually craft them at the moment into melons. Let's see, and I think the idea, let's take a look, because I've got it set up with 2 elevators. This is for overflow melon slices to make bone meal. I haven't hooked up the overflow pumpkins yet. Yeah, I am not done with this redstone, and obviously still need to fix that. But I did get started. At the very least, right now, I can leave it alone for quite a while and not have to deal with it. So I'll come back to that at some point. So now I need to get back to finishing this update process. Like we discovered, I'm having a data pack issue. I need to sort out what's wrong with that. I also need to get the replay mod reinstalled. And yeah, unfortunately, we've got some more behind the scenes work to do. Oh, and did I mention that the details of chunk trimming, if you're interested in knowing like the exact areas that I saved, I'm making a small little explanation video. It'll be in the comments. It's an unlisted video. If you want to see it, go to those comments and click that link.